Hello, everyone. We are Beta Alpha Psi 8 Iota Chapter 170, and this is our presentation on the art of engagement. My name is Christopher Ashe, and I'm the president.
My name is Bianca Diarte, and I'm the president-elect.
My name is Hernan Montoya. I'm the VP of IT.
And my name is Jorgen Rodriguez. I'm the VP of Membership.
This is our agenda of what we're going to be talking about today.
Here in Beta, we host general meetings where we bring in firms and allow them to interact and have the opportunity for students to network with them. And here in our general meetings, we have hybrid and in-person options for the firms due to COVID regulations and location issues. As you can tell in the picture in the bottom left, one of our firms named Come In actually wasn't able to make it into an in-person meeting. So we were able to set up a Zoom call with them while they were able to present. And at the end of the presentation, students had the opportunity to go up and talk with the firm if they had any questions. Nonetheless, in our general meetings, we're trying to make it more interactive. Actually, H&Co, one of the firms that came in, brought a ball that was being tossed around the room, which allowed students to get more comfortable and practice their elevator pitches. And after the general meeting, students actually had the opportunity to go up to the employers and have a networking opportunity. We also like to give the students opportunities to volunteer. Listed on this side, you can see all of the volunteering opportunities for the nonprofit organizations that we like to give back to. Something new that we're doing this semester also is bringing in firms to come help with the volunteering opportunities, which allow the students to not only give back to their communities, but also get to network with the firms in a more comfortable environment. And we're also give the students time slot opportunities. So if they can't make it in the morning, they can make it in the afternoon or on another day if that volunteering is offered.
All right. So here is Cash. Meet Cash, our mascot. He's an actual initiating member. He is unique to our chapter in the sense that he makes it easier for us board members to engage our regular beta members. He's always around one board member, so when the beta member sees them, they always want to pet him. As you can tell on the slide, he's a rock star. He's a superstar. He belongs to one of our board members, Janelle, our VP of Service and Reporting, as a service dog. He makes it engaging, and he makes the people around him feel very, very comfortable. Inclusive, the firms themselves are looking forward to seeing Cash, as he's been everyone has been aware that he exists. Traditionally, past spring semesters have been slow in membership, but this semester we have seen an actual increase of 5% in our membership. And I would like to say that this is attributed to Cash being our mascot this semester.
QR codes. Here at Beta Alpha Site in FIU, convenience and efficiency, it's the name of our game. Because of this, we implemented QR codes for every single event we need members to register for in advance. Like the picture you can see displayed, this is an example of a flyer containing a QR code that's really accessible for any member. You just need to scan the code that we are presenting and just log in with the required information. This would not only help us give them a most convenient way to register for events, but it would also give us a measure anticipated participation. Our app project. As I mentioned before, we want to give our members the most important information they need to know at the most convenient way. Because of this, we keep updating and working with our app constantly. We have connected a live and interactive calendar where members are going to be able to see every single event we have prepared throughout the semester for them. They're going to be able to see the flyers we have for them for each event, and even connect that calendar to their personal calendars, or just download the event specifically. We also have a point sheet where and members are going to be able to see how their participation has been evolving throughout the semester, how many events they've been attending to, everything just to get a successful initiation. We also connected our social media to our app. With this feature, any single member is going to easily connect with us in our LinkedIn account, in our Instagram, and even go to our website. And the last feature added to our app was the board members information. This is a slide where you're going to be able to see the profile and the information of any member, of any board member, and contact them in case you need something from them. Also, we have our official beta store, where members can easily access the store and see out our official merch, and get in contact with us in case they want to purchase it. Well, as you can see, here's the app roadmap and all the challenges we faced throughout the development and maintenance of our app. So there were difficulties and many up and comings, but we successfully delivered a very good final project for our members, and we're very proud of what we achieved. As you can see, we firstly incorporated the live and interactive calendar. We then incorporated the live data point sheet record that I'm gonna get more detail into it in the next slide. We connected our social media accounts, the store, and as well as each board member information. And like I said in the previous slide, the live data, this was part of initially our website project, but it's also available in the app as well. We faced ourselves when the semester started in a situation where the whole attendance registration was pretty manual and required at least two board members to coordinate and upload the most relevant information regarding the participation of the members. Because of how the process was being managed in that previous semester, members were not able to see their real numbers of attendance. It usually would take a couple of days, but this semester we set as a goal for us so we wanted to automatize this whole process. This was definitely one of the most challenges tasks that we did in the IT department, but we successfully finally delivered live data registration, so any member is going to be able to see how many events they've attended so far at the end of each event.
All right, so for preparation, so the app and the website development, the project we were working on with the live data, that took about 2 to 4 weeks, as it was a lot of trial and error because there wasn't really any plan blueprint of how to do what we wanted to do. So it was mostly us figuring out how we were able to actually implement this. So that's why this project took a bit longer than usual. Our hybrid and volunteer events, they usually vary in preparation time. Usually our hybrid requires a bit more setup because we have to have the computer set up in a certain angle where it's able to see our members and they're able to hear us. A lot of sound needs to be played with so that there isn't any delay, or everything is able to clearly come through the speakers and everybody's able to hear it in the auditorium. And our volunteer events also require a bit of preparation because usually, depending on the place that we go to, you're gonna have to fill out a waiver, or you might have to register in advance, like maybe a 2-week notice. That's usually some of the challenges we face with our volunteer events. Goals in measuring success. So one of our biggest goals this semester was to have higher participation. Now, how are we going to measure that? So our point sheet, we call it the matrix. It's a great way to measure that because we're able to see who attends every single event. And that's why we thought it was really great to do this project where we reduce the delay in how you're able to accurately see your points. So you're able to see it right away. And we think this really increased our participation because you're able to accurately see who's showing up for every event. We also, like we were talking about earlier with the QR codes, we introduced the QR codes. So when you scan it, it takes you to a Google form and you can fill out whatever survey. Usually that's for a volunteering event or something else you need to RSVP for. So by having the QR code, being able to scan it and fill out the Google form right away, it definitely frees up a lot of time because usually we post in the group chat and then you'd have to scroll up in the group chat. But here you're able to easily see it on the flyer. And we believe that's able to increase our engagement with our members on the spot. So now we know who's participating and who's showing up to participate and who's actually engaging in that participation. And our other goal is to introduce more convenience for our members. So we've received a lot of great verbal feedback on how we're doing a great job by providing like different volunteer spots. I know a lot of people have busy schedules, they're working, they have other classes, so they're not able to meet all the volunteering events that we do. So by having flexible schedules, by having some events on a weekend, some at night, some in the morning, it really adds for a lot of our members to have a chance so that they can give back to our community. Another thing we've been getting feedback on is the QR code. A lot of returning members specifically have been praising this because, like I said before, like they had to scour through the group chat to find the link to register for an event. But now they're able to just scan the QR code and fill it out right there on the spot so that they're locked in. And it's a better way to serve our first come, first serve policy when it comes to signing up for events. Implementation. So how can other chapters implement what we've done? So introducing QR codes into their flyers is a really easy one. And that's a really great way to also have an idea of how many people are coming. So that, let's say like you want to do a volunteer event, like usually they're a bit more restrictive because of COVID. Now you can have an accurate idea of how many people are coming beforehand. So like we found this really essential in our community service. So next up is to find a chapter mascot. Cash has really been a superstar, like Jorgen said. He's just very interactive with all the members. Even the firms know him and they look forward to seeing him. So I think this has really done a great job of giving our chapter a unique identity. It helps stands us out even more from the crowd. So I think that's something future chapters could look into, like seeing how they can bring a mascot into their chapter so that they can stand out as well. And lastly, creating flexible opportunities. Like we were saying earlier, by having AM, PM shifts for volunteering events or some on the weekend as well, definitely allows all our members to be a part of our community. And it's very easy to do because there's plenty of community service out there to do. And even creating our own, like Operation Gratitude is an event that we created that we hosted on a weekend. But that was one of our things is because we realized we don't have a lot of weekend events. So we created that event to be on a weekend. Sustainability. Now, how can we take everything that we've done and built up to and continue to carry that on? So our app and our website changes have already been coded in. So that is not something anybody needs to be worrying about doing next semester. However, just in case somebody wants to change the website or add into it, we're going to create documents on our shared Google Drive, which is something that we passed from the old board to the new board, so that they're able to easily see how you can take what's on the website and the app and like replicate it in case the next VP of IT has a new idea that they want to implement. And also, we always praise firms on unique presentations. When H&Co passed the ball around, that was a really great way to get members interactive. We always make sure we thank them for what they've done and we let them know that we'd love to see it again. For example, we have a picture here of our EY business communication workshop. This is something that we've been doing before my time, several years ago is when we started this. And this is a really great one where our members do a drawing activity and it helps teach them like the basics of communication. This is one that always gets a lot of praise. So we always try to bring it up we always try to have it every semester because of just all the great feedback that we've gotten from members. And we always praise the EY and we let them know like how much we appreciate them doing this workshop and how much we would love to see it continue. And now we've been able to keep it running for about 4 years now. Even during COVID, we were able to still run this workshop. All right, so that was our presentation. Thank you for your time and we hope you enjoyed it.